guys, replay, and I decided to not put this as my T54E1 review because this one is something very interesting indeed. So I decided to put it as a separate one, and here I am going on the hill, and tactical wise I have to take the hill, but you can see here I am cuddled up with the building here. I see the T-30 disappeared, so I decided to work him. Give him little shots, but it seems like they always so. Well, if I auto-loaded some of it, then I must waste all of it. And it seems like Timjin and I got up here with the T11E5, but the opponents are IS-7s, and trust me, we're not going to win that one there. I can't pen them, and even my APCR is not going to pen them reliably. So I decided to say, let's jet off the hill and do something else. And you'd be like, why are you leaving your teammates alone? Well, I'm sacrificing him for the greater good of the victory in the end. And you can see here, I am going to go to the center of the map. As you can see, I'm going to the center of the map, trying to get the lava, but which I don't get. And I keep going. I don't stop there. And you'd be like, why am I going in the middle of the road? But I had look at the map before this one, and managed to kill the T69. Armor managed to hold out there against him, and Lava's gonna get smacked by me. I don't know why, but there's a bug in there where he was shown to be from 4 health, but in fact he was on 500. So managed to took him out with 2 rounds left. There was a bug in the replay for some weird reason. So waiting for the reload, which is gonna take a while, but I have support, so I could take forward positions like this one here. And I'm thinking about, should I take the T30 out or the T69? It feels like T69 is going to be the one I have to take out. And watch this, he's going to spam heat out. 1 heat into me. But I kill him in 2. Then get a tracking shot on the AMX. AMX fixes it, and I got a bounce, critical hit. But I hit the IS-7 there. Was a clean shot on his side and penetrated. So now I've decided that instead of going for the IS-7, which I'm not going to reliably pen, I have to work the help Timjin out, and then suddenly a Foch appears, and Timjin's sight is not going to be very well here. Oh, Foch instead goes for the AMX 3090, and I have to help the 3090 out. 3090 is a 4-minute game. He could have helped me out so much, but instead he's going to make me a pain. So I don't mind him going trying to go around, but instead he needs to get out of the way. He needs to get out of the way. I'm trying to kill him here, and I don't have a clear shot to pen that guy. So I track him, and last shot, and I managed to only track him and do no damage. And I waited for Timjin here to kill him, but AMX is now on reload. And you know, the reason Timjin died is because AMX 3090 was pushing him. So yeah, I don't like that player there. He was too selfish, and if he couldn't even taken out the Foch, you know, don't do that. But in the end, he still took him out after like 30-second reload. He managed to do it. Artillery lands a nice shot on the T11E4. I'm on 4k damage and 2 kills. So I'm thinking that I'm getting capped, and it doesn't seem like our Waffen triggers even noticing that there's something called cap. You can see that he's not the strongest player ever. He just suddenly rushed his account and got a Waffen trigger E100. 3090 obviously is going to scout for me, which is actually a good thing. So who's going to come up? Oh, Tiger 1, a Tiger 2. Easy shots, I can get it. Come on. No, penetration didn't work. And before he gets away, I do a random shot, but AMX 3090 was retarded enough to get in between the 2 heavy tanks. And we're losing 9-10, and our mouse, after the game basically, I checked out the after game stats, the mouse got a whooping damage of 1,000 while taking 5,000 himself, and of which only 2,000, no actually only 1,000 he managed to bounce off. So he was a pretty bad mouse driver. In fact, all of my team members are pretty bad to this point. They're all pretty botty, but again, Timjin was like, get the T11E5, you need your artillery alive, make sure the shot counts. And got a low roll there, but second round managed to kill him. Note that I have to kill the 3090. He's killing our mouse. And how is our mouse getting destroyed by a 3090? I don't get it. So Tim Jun was like, get the kill on the AMX 3090, but I refused to listen to him here because I know the cap is way more important if I want to win this game. So instead of wasting my shots on the 3090, it's time to reset the cap. I only have 2 rounds and I'm going to struggle pinning the E75. But someone left the cap, or somehow he rejoined the cap again. I don't know, some bug there. Nope, someone left the cap. Okay. The very slow coming across here. Oh, first shot managed to bounce. Make sure the second one counts. And I didn't manage to get the second one count. So you can see the lack of penetration here. Luckily I got 8 rounds of premium. And I'm gonna wait for the reload. Tiger 2 is retarded enough to not go up to me. If the enemy team was anywhere competent, I could have died here. So ISA goes load gold. Well, I'm loading gold. I really don't need him to tell me what I need to do, really, at that situation. But somehow Waffen Trigger's here, and he's gonna take the hits. He's on full health, and I get a snapshot on the Tiger 2. And now I'll go for another reload here. I want maximum clipping ability, and I have to stick with the Waffen Trigger E100 for sure. It looks like it's a pretty tense situation, and I was shaking like hell. And I was kind of having a panic attack, but I managed to beat my nerves and keep calm. In this situation, you never want to split apart when you're, autoloader especially. And the thing is, Waffen Trigger has one thing that's good about it. It has tons of health. I can use his health. He can trade with his health. Oh my god, E75. Tim Jun was like, take out the AMX, but I don't have a clear shot at him. And I left him on 27 health. He doesn't come out again, so I'm like, okay, just secure the kill on the E75. Just secure the kill. And I am about to make the worst mistake ever. The gun didn't work there, and come on, flaps lower blade, didn't manage to hit him. And I'm gone for a reload, and I have only 3 rounds of APCR. So I'm pretty screwed here. AMX is not a bad player. He is gonna take me out here. I knew this was doomed. This one was doomed there. But somehow, he didn't manage to put the second shot into me, and I managed to run away. And that's one of the biggest mistakes he's ever made in this game. Just 7 seconds, 7 more seconds. Waffen Trigger got clipped. Waffen Trigger is such a bad player, really. So instead of aiming at the back of the E75, I choose his hatch there in the end, because his arse armor is quite strong. And you can see the accuracy doesn't really help me there. And I'm trying to juke this guy. He thinks that I'm gonna go that side, and then while I disappear on the minimap, I come this side. And yep, there goes the kill. So 6 kills, 6,000 damage. Managed to hold off my nerves. Now I'm going zigzagging, so the artillery would miss me. Look at the unpredictable moves I'm making. So now I have to take an alternative route. If I was a T92, I would be camping in a corner, waiting for you to come and enter the trap. And you never know. I never want to die this game, because you never know how bad the Waffen Trigger E100 is. You never know. So last 4 rounds of the game. Oh, that's ugly. The IS-7 getting ammo rack. And I don't want to enter the cap yet. It's quite dangerous. But the Waffen Trigger E100 is going to enter. The Waffen Trigger only has 90 health. I'm not sure if he got hit by the T92 there for splash damage. So I tried to search for him, but in the end I decided to cap it out and secure the win point. But then T92 suddenly comes out. The Waffen Trigger at least didn't go fully retarded, which I respected in the end. That he didn't really go out like a retard and take the hit by the RT, which means that I can go around flank the T92. So the Waffen Trigger wasn't the best player, but he managed to actually not suicide and actually trade his health and managed to keep the enemy shooting him and not me. And there was a few mistakes the enemy made. They didn't kill me when maybe they didn't have XP at me, really. If I was them, I wouldn't have killed the Waffen Trigger. I wouldn't have killed the Waffen Trigger looking at his stats. And I could have got, that amazing medal by missing all of my 3 shots and hitting him with the last round of the clip. But I didn't want to risk it, get a bounce on the RT. So I secured the win there with 6,500 damage, known damage. I think I might have done more. So let's check out the after gameplay. The game screen here. Managed to get Top Gun, Defender, High Caliber, and whooping amount of XP and credits. So managed to come first in the team, obviously, and with 1,600 base XP, managed to take out the enemy team with some degree of success. But you can see our IS-7 didn't do shit, IS-3 in the beginning didn't do shit. Mouse did a shitty job here, doing only 1,000 damage in a tier 10 heavy tank. T54E1, the one I abandoned him on hill, it's not his fault, but he could have done more damage. The Waffen Trigger was more of a bot than anything else, but he actually helped me out in the end, and I did 6,000 almost damage. So that means I have probably done a lot of the damage on the T30. So you can see I got one shot on the T30, blind shot. So taking blind shot is not a bad idea actually, and it seems like this game was like a really awesome game from the stats wise. But you can see the enemy team still did fairly well. A few players on the enemy team has to be said. IS-7 there, he must be raging doing 5k damage not winning. But in the end I did even more damage than him, and we won this. But you can see how useless some of the team are. But of course all you needed was a fair decent platoon mate like Timogen here, who did 2k in a light tank of tier 7. Look at the 714 here, 0 damage. Strong player, shot 3 times I believe, and yeah, none of them pen in a 704 BL10. Strong player, right? So I managed to make a whooping amount of 2,000 credits, wow. And 33 fired, 30 hits, of which only 18 penned. So you can see the lack of penetration on this gun. And I did do a fair amount of stuff here and there, and hopefully this game made you want to get yourself a T54E1, and hopefully the tactic in this game showed you how you can carry a game. And I did make a few mistakes, like shooting the E75. I should have left it with the Waffen Trigger and killed the AMX 3090 first, but mistakes that one didn't really punish me in the end. So as always, thanks for the support you guys have been giving me. It's been nice, and comment on the comments section and tell me what you think about this game and how you would have done it, or maybe how I shouldn't have done this and that. But after all, I won this one, so I was pretty happy with it.